channel, and welcome back to some Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley expanded with Eastcarp, and we are about to get started here. Let's go ahead and look in on our living off the land. Alright, today is the Winter Star event. I played a couple days off camera just getting things going. Why is that not working? There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright. So, now I'll show you what we did off camera. The only thing we did was plant a few more of these. And then we also, I need to make some more of that before we go too far. We got our shed unlocked, and I planted a few things in it, so I'm going over here to show you that. We had farmed all the resources for it. I just went ahead and got it built. I had to wait a day for Robin to come and talk to me about it, and then I had to put the stuff in. And let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we just got a few things planted in here. I got grape seed here, grape seed up there. I got a couple of saladal berries, or whatever they're called, and then I just planted some hot peppers in here. And some cauliflower, just to use up some seeds we had. Alright, and then the only other thing I did was clean up the farm a little bit more, and did a little bit of fishing just for some extra cash. But that's all. I just wanted to, it was just basically farming resources the whole time, and getting that built and planted. Let's go check. I think it's even days that we do the coffee now. Yeah. But we do have some blueberries, and the rest of our star fruit are done. So now I was going to go and buy more star fruit, but I think instead of buying it, I'm going to turn these star fruits into seeds and see what we can get. Our seed makers. We need to put some in there, which we will do, but go ahead and set these in here. Let them be working. Now our kegs, we are going to be building tomorrow. We're going to be building another shed for kegs. All this is going to go in there, and then all this can come out. Right, let's go ahead and get our let's go farm. And we need our fish ponds. And then our coop and barn. Put all that away. And a little button. And then we need to go down to our farm again. Shipping bin. Alright. And then let's go ahead and make a couple of seed makers to put in the. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got 3 star fruit so far. Let's just let them finish real quick. George is going to be our secret gift person this year, or the person we're giving a gift to. That's the only good leeks we have. Let's just look up and see if we do have anything that we can give George that he likes. Leeks, pearls. Yeah, we'll just give him the leek. Alright. So that's 6 star fruit. Should get a few more. And then to finish those off, let's just go with, we'll finish off whatever we don't get in seeds with parsnips. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a great one. Alright, so that's going to give us 11 to 13 starfruit seeds. Alright, so we got 13, that's good. We'll plant these and then we'll head and do the Feast of the Winter Star. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to put our seed makers right here. Alright, and then we're going to plant what starfruit we have, and the rest of it will be parsnips, just to fill in our holes until we get more ancient seed and or starfruit. I did plant, I think, ancient seeds up here. Okay, yeah, ancient fruit. Alright. Doing pretty good on fruits. Alright, we do have poppy seeds and sunflower seeds that we could plant. We may do that actually after some of that other stuff comes in. We'll probably plant those to get some more of that stuff in. Did pretty good there. Let's just toss these back in seeds. Alright, let's head to the Feast of the Winter Star and let's go give George his gift. And well, we'll talk to everybody first. We'll give George his gift. Get a little bit of friendship with everybody. Alright. Sure. Alright, hang on. We got Olivia. Victor, Morris. Gunther. Sub. Robin. Demetrius and Jazz. Gotta go back around here. Andy. Susan. Juliet. Okay. Alright, let's go around and do the other side of this table. Jacob. Alright, we'll come back to George. Let's get Harvey. And a good plant. these over here. Valkyrie. Keanu. Beatrice. Ethan and Michael. Alright. Alright, Linus. Alright, cool. We got Eloise up here. We'll watch she's all by herself. And then there's Marlon. Alright, let's go to George. Give him his gift. Hey, our gift giver is Gus. Pumpkin pie. Alright, well, I will give that to Marnie most likely. Alright, let's go up here and talk to Pierre. Because I do want to buy the tree. Ooh, there we go. Yep, and in Stardew Valley we leave our Christmas tree up all year long. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the end. Alright, let's go ahead and put our tree down in our room over here. I like to put it in the corner up here. Alright, now I haven't looked at this yet. What all does this give us? That was a free catalog we got. Let's put the cat. Let's see what the... Well, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Alright. Oh, we got Leah. I guess she's going to give us a sculpture. All our trees are grown, so we got to build a lot of tappers. Alright, spicy eel. Gus needs an albacore. Alright, oh yeah, and we're upgrading our house right now too. I forgot about that. Alright, we're just going to put this sculpture right there. Alright, so we gotta go see Gus, so let's get him an albacore. Alright, whose birthday is it? Clint's birthday. Let's get him a gem. We'll just go with an amethyst. Alright, we do need to go harvest our coffee. We'll put that in our kegs, but once she gets in building our house, we're going to build a shed for the kegs, but we'll go ahead and put our coffee in and let it be brewing. I did save some for more there. But we did plant coffee beans all the way up through here. This row here. Yep. Okay. much time have we got left on these? 4 days. Let's make sure none of these have fruit on them. Oh, this one actually does. Oh no, it doesn't. It just looks like that thing right there. Alright, so yeah. So 4 more days for the rest of our trees, and we'll be able to include them in our chain. Alright. Let's go down. Say hello to the animals. Hey, we got our void chicken. Go ahead and put all our stuff in. Let's go to our fish ponds. Okay, and back to our shed. Right. And then let's go back to here. Go to resources. And then we'll go to gifts. Put those in there. Back to shed. That in there. And then back to here and shipping bin. Oop, ship that. Okay. That should be everything. I must have stored my cheese somewhere. I did. Alright. Let's do it this way. I'm just gonna keep 30. Alright, and then we'll put our coffee back. Alright, let's go ahead and alright, for now that'll work. Let's go ahead and here. I didn't mean to put that in there, but oh well. Alright, so albacore and Clint. Let's go ahead and go down to the traveling cart. And we'll also go to the wizard. Alright, let's go to monster loot. That for the wizard. We're also going to go see Marlin. Give him a purple mushroom. buy that. And we'll go ahead and buy those two for gifting to yeear. Alright, so let's see, where is the wizard? Probably gonna be downstairs. There he is. We're gonna try to start gifting these people every day until they're done. And that's how we're gonna do our relationships. We'll pick 2 people, work on them until they're done. Now I am gonna go see if we can catch Sophia. So I want to start getting her up as well. Before we go up tomorrow, and then we're gonna head into the mines for working on our energy. We're not gonna worry about right now. I do want to get Sophia built up though, so I'm just gonna start picking two people from the bottom of our friendship list, and we'll try to gift them, you know, every week as we go. Alright, let's see, is Sophia in here? There she is. Alright, let's see what she likes. Fairy Rose and Puppy Fish. Alright, so let's grab her a Puppy Fish. So I guess technically right now we're working on 3 people. Now we could buy more sprinklers, but I don't want quality sprinklers right now. We can make those. Alright, let's go and head toward the mines, find Marlin, gift him, and then we'll also take this albacore to Gus. Okay. Alright. Got another thing here with Rosa. Alright, so this will help Rosa. Now let's go to our greenhouse. Let's grab another orange for Gus, since we're coming to him anyway. And then we'll give him an albacore. Alright, and then actually, let's go back here and go to gems and get another amethyst. Let's see what he's got for sale today. Baked fish, nah. We're gonna buy all these recipes though. Get all those recipes out of the way. Alright, I think, yeah, Clint wants us to give, alright, he wants an iron bar. And then Emily an amethyst. Army wants a cave carrot. We'll do that later, but for Emily, alright, let's go to resources. Get an iron bar for Clint. Alright, let's go give Emily, since we're right here at her house, we'll give her that amethyst, and we'll go ahead and give her a topaz as well. Oh, we got another cutscene. Invading people's dreams now. Alright. Cutscene there. And another cutscene. Or the rest of this cutscene, I guess. Alright. Alright, so since we're here, we're going to go ahead and finish that. And we're going to go ahead and gift her that. And since we're here, we'll go ahead and give Haley another daffodil. Alright, now we'll go to Clint. Give him his 2 gifts. We're also going to buy more coal before it gets more expensive. Only about 50,000 worth. Alright, so let's do that first. Alright, that'll be enough. Alright, let's go ahead and give Alright, let's see here. And then we should have all that done. Okay. Okay, let's, since we're here, deliveries, we just have these to open, so let's go ahead and do that. Getting lots of fishing food. Some pumpkin seeds. Some more cauliflower seeds. Crab cakes. Alright. Let's go to our food box first. And we'll put all this stuff away. Yep. Okay, and then go to gifts. Put the calamari away. That away. We're going to use that today. Alright, and let's go to, oh, back to food. Actually, no, we'll put that in gifts. Pumpkin pie. And we got a cherry sapling, we'll put that in seeds. Alright, the bombs will keep with us. Go to shipping bin. We'll put that in there. Let's go back to resources. Throw the coal in there. Okay. And then shipping bin again. The holly. Alright, let's put the bombs. We'll just do them over here. Alright, let's head up to the mines. Talk to Marlin. And then we will alright, there's Marlin and also Jasper, so let's we got blueberries. Let's go to the big shed. We'll just grab him a blueberry there. Let's go ahead and talk to Marlin. Alright, got Marlin built up there. Alright, let's go ahead and get us a coffee going here. And sure, why not just eat that? That'll give us some extra mining for the day. Alright, and we're going to go down to 50 and just go from there. Come back and get all that. Let's get all the stuff. iron, and copper. The rest of it doesn't really matter. Alright, sometimes these goes take a minute. Just gonna iron over here. What are we doing on time? 750? Doesn't look like there's anything special here, so let's drop a bomb there. There we go. Way down. Gonna slam here. Let's get some of the coffee going. Alright, hey, mushroom. 57. You know what? I think we'll try to come back here. Alright, so let's leave. And we'll just come back down to 57, because this is going to be good for... Alright, so 55. Since we are working on... matter. We're not going to have time, I don't think, unless we get an instant way down here. But we do get a lot of iron here, so it's worth it. Alright, here we go. Bus stop. Let's try to get in the house. At least if we pass out, we're there. Alright. Okay. I need to grab this stuff out. Alright. Go to the farm. Artifacts. Don't have any. Let's see. Crops. Forge 2. Gems. Geodes. Okay. Kegs. Alright. Money tree. Monster loot. And resources. And shipping bin. And then food. Back to kegs. How are we on that? Alright, we can take these out and go ahead and put them in seeds for now. Alright. I'm going to take the pumpkin and cauliflower. We're going to put that into the greenhouse box. Alright. And back here, that is everything. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright, our house is upgraded, so today we will be going to build a shed. And then going back to the mine, so let's look at our gifts. See where we are on that. Marlin, we can still gift him. Alright. So let's grab the, let's go to gifts 1. That'll work. Demetrius, Maru. And then we'll just just give Daffodil to Robin. Resources, we'll grab that for Seb. We've got a blackberry to give Linus, actually. Alright, so Marlin, Demetrius. That's everybody there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab wood and stone. We might not have enough stone, but that's alright. We can buy some from Robin. Alright, today is Sophia's birthday. So we'll go there first. Let's grab some gifts. Another puppy fish for her. Alright. Salmon dinner. Bean hot pot. Goat cheese. Rosa. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Still working on that. She wants a goat cheese. We're not going to do that today. Robin needs hardwood also. So let's... Let's go ahead and pick this. That'll be all of our crops for. Let's just go ahead and put these in here. Alright, and then we'll put these in here. Sell these. Let's go say hi to our animals. Chicken has almost got us to where we can get our mayonnaise, and then we'll be able to go back to the swamp and turn that in, because I did go and find out that you can't fish that up anymore. Let's go ahead and grab this and then go to our farm and go to fish ponds. So I can caught the void eel and the void salmon. Alright, so now we need to go to shed. And we need to deposit all of this. And take out these two. Back to the farm, shipping bin. Alright, so let's head to Sophia's. Then we'll head up to Robin. Actually, let's put that there. Let's go back to our gems box. Grab our... where was it? No, monster leaf. That's where we put them. Let's grab our bombs in case we need those. Alright, let's talk to them and see what they need. Okay, they need a dried apricot and strawberry jelly. Okay, alright. Go to greenhouse. Dried apricot. And then let's go to shed. Alright, we're going to take all this out. And then we'll just put it all back in. Hopefully that will prompt the strawberry jelly the next time one comes open. And then the apricot, we need to go to, actually, Where are we at? We want the farm cave. Alright. Back to greenhouse. I'm going to look in crops. I don't think we have any more, but we'll look just to be on the safe side. No. Alright, go back to farm cave. We're going to have to wait on that because we don't have any more apricots until our trees grow, so there she is. Alright, she's at 6 hearts now. Alright, we're going to put our keg shed right, or our first keg shed right here. Alright. Alright, we got Maru and who we get sludge from. Sebastian's not here. Okay. Well, we tried. Alright, let's go to here, go to shipping bin. Go to that. And that. And we'll just go ahead and sell that. Back to resources. And monster loot. I think I know what I did. Yep. I grabbed it. And instead of bombs, go back to gifts. Alright, let's go back to the mine and start from 50 again. We're almost to level 9 combat. We could... Well, let's check and see where we're at. On resources here. Right, iron, 19, gold. Yep, we'll go do some heavier. But first, I want to look at something. I don't think we can make it yet. No. Alright, yeah, we'll do... We'll go from 80 to 85. A little bit more gold. More combat XP on these guys. Level, then we'll go back to that. Oh boy. Cheese time. Let's go grab these few gold, then we'll go back down to the iron levels. Alright, how much gold? Yeah, that's a few. Alright, let's go down to, let's just go to 45, work our way down from there. Well, since we're already here, we'll go ahead and get it and the big rock. And we'll go ahead and take the bats. Come on, bats. They won't wait all day on you, though. Alright, that's good enough. Hey, perfect. 47 is the monster level, so we'll go out and come back in. Back to 45. Combat level. We don't have time to go back through all those, so we'll just continue from here. Alright, well that's good enough. Alright, let's move on back to the house. Hello. Thank you for subscribing, Kleber Macedo. Alright, now in the morning we're going to put these, alright, let's go to resources is good. Alright, and then let's go to artifacts. Alright, and then let's go ahead and empty our crab pots. Let's go ahead and go to the beach and get those real quick. Alright, back to farm. Fish 2. Forage. Food. Okay, and then gems here. Resources. Alright, monster loot. And then we got geodes. And then let's look at our artifacts, make sure nothing has come in that Gunther needs. He needs that one. So we got 2 things to turn into Gunther. Alright, let's go ahead and make our tappers real quick. 13 of those. We'll go ahead and put some of them out. Should be able to get most of these. Alright. Let's get in and go to bed. Alright, one more thing. We need to go to Big Shed. And back to the farm. And shipping bin. Alright, now we can make the iridium band. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yep, we got a crispy bass. Our baked fish. Let's throw that in our food box. Let's go ahead and drink the Joja Cola. Let's go check in on our animals. Okay, today we have to harvest our coffee again. Alright. So the shed will be done tomorrow. We won't put our coffee in. Alright, let's go ahead and pet our animals. Yeah, we really gotta start doing this every day. All right. Let's see here. All right, nobody special. All right, let's go down to the traveling cart. Then we'll come back and go harvest our coffee. And we'll go back and look at the recipe. Nothing I want. Kind of like the skull poster though, so we'll grab that. Getting plenty of carrot seeds. Let's go ahead and get our clean sauce. Alright, and let's put our poster up. Can we get it on the wall up here? Yep. Cool. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go to our friends at the bottom. Krobus. Martin. Is Martin here today? Okay. ADM walks to Stardew Valley and Museum Library. Alright, so we can catch Martin there. And Krobus. Alright, so let's go to our gifts. Actually, let's grab all that stuff out. Go to here. Alright, yeah, we'll just give him coffee, but Krobus doesn't like coffee. Alright, so let's go back to Krobus. See what we can get him. Poison mushroom. Forage poison mushroom. We do have that. So, alright, let's go to Krobus. We'll give him the poison mushroom, then we'll go find Martin. Give him the no, I don't want to eat it. Alright. We're gonna buy these just because. Alright, and that'll do. Alright, let's go to Martin. We'll just give a coffee. And anybody else that's in there we'll gift, and then we'll head up to the mines. Is this Martin? It is. Let's go ahead and give Gunther and whoever else is in here. Alright, Gunther, do you like coffee? You do not. Rare disc, salmon dinner, star shards. Artifacts. I do have a star shard, but let's give him the rare disc. reward. 5 warp totems. I'll take that. Alright, that's Martin, so we'll just head on up to the mines. Well, let's talk to 80, and I know she's low, so she does like coffee, so we'll give her a coffee. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to the mines. We're gonna gift the dwarf something. He likes all the gems. Actually. Alright, gems. Topaz. Alright. Let's go ahead and rebuff ourselves here. Alright, we're going to do the same thing we did. We're going to start at 80. Actually, no. Let's go 85. Do a little bit of combat. Maybe get a little gold. Of course, tomorrow will be already got a way down. We will grab this other slime and gold node. Alright. Okay. Well, there's our way down, but we do have some combat and a gold node over there. So we'll do that. Gold. Secret note. Yep, glad I checked. Got a diamond and a ruby. And a boss slime. Got a holy blade. 25 to 35. Alright, we'll just hold on to that. Sell it. Alright. We're at 88. Let's just take it around here. You know what? Yeah, let's go back to 45. Let's go. I know I hate leaving those dust sprites, but we're out of time. No sense in wasting. We've got plenty of time. Alright, now tomorrow will be the first day of spring. Obviously, we will be planting some stuff. We are going to alright. First things first. Let's get rid of stuff. Let's go ahead and go to resources. Then alright, gold. Alright, oil. Monster loot. Okay, geodes. Seeds. Artifacts. Gunther needs that one. Okay, more geodes. Right. And we need to go to big shed. Do we do our fish ponds? Fish ponds? We did. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to go to gifts. Gifts. Gifts 2. We're going to put the regular goat cheese in there as a gift. Alright, and then food. Alright. What's a blueberry jelly? Let's go ahead and put that over here. And then go down to shipping bin. Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back to our monster loot. Drop that off. Go to food. Put the coffee in there. Alright, and then seeds. Let's see what we've got. Now we are going to plant we're going to plant 48 coffee, because that will last all the way to summer. We are going to plant our 24 carrots. The parsnips we won't worry about. I think that's it. We're going to go to bed. And then we're going to plow up our area. Now, we're going to be spending 2 days here on the farm because we are going to make some more sprinklers. Okay, Kent's here. Alright. Piece of material materials around the shop. Yeah, okay. Alright, wow. We have got a lot of grass. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to trim all this up here. All the way across to where our sprinklers are. Extend that farm all the way across here. It may take us a couple of days to get all this done, but that's alright. We are going to go our upgraded after we get through digging all this up. Let's get all the weeds and things. Progress. Right, let's go ahead and take care of our animals real quick. Alright, we got our void egg. Now the next one we will put in for get rid of the green grass here. Alright, let's go ahead and open that up. Let's pet all our animals. Alright, our milk. Alright. Now let's go ahead and go to our fish ponds. Go to our shed. All right. Finish that one. Alright, then we need to go up. Let's check the greenhouse first. Nope. Okay. No, so there it is. Alright, let's go fill up our water can. We're getting a little behind here. Alright, let's put these here. Let's put our water can there. Do this. This. Let's go ahead and alright, let's go ahead and get these planted. I think that's 48 coffee.
we can go to Joja. Let's do that. We can still make it to Joja. Alright, let's get us some seeds. Now we're going to get 16 of each seed. You know what? How much are these? 50,000? Yep, I'm going to go ahead and get these. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and buy 25 of each of these. Oh, we didn't need the wool, but oh well. Okay, and then rice. We bought extra vinegar, but that's fine. Alright, we're going to buy 25 cucumbers, 25 potatoes, 25 cauliflower, 25 tulips, 25 jazz, 25 kale. Oh wow. Alright, and then that's summer. Okay. And we're going to buy 8 of those. Alright. Like I said, we're going to be planning for a few days here. We do need to go check our board down here. And let's see what we got. Strong stuff. Alright, so this one we can actually do this. So we'll try that one. Alright, let's head back home. Alright, we're going to plant the longer of the crops first. The rest of them we'll go ahead and plant the potatoes too, because we need those for that quest there. Alright, so we're going to plant potatoes here. Alright, we're going to plant cucumbers. And whatever's next on the long. So I think that's the longest one. Alright, so we'll start with these. And we'll try to get a few more ready here. Okay, alright, now let's just go ahead and do it the easy way. Alright, let's go ahead and put our sprinkler here. Let's get these planted. Alright. Alright, let's go with kale next. Alright. Okay. Let's just go within our house. Alright, B. Alright, let's go with our farm. Go to seeds. That away. Resources. That away. Okay. Walk up to the fridge. Put all this in there. I think that's everything. Yep. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Not really worried about cells. We'll worry about all that after we get our farm going. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our barn. Coop. And let's go to here and to our fish ponds. Shed. Alright. Avoid these, we're gonna keep. Let's go back to farm, shipping bin. Alright, and we need to go put our other void egg in our coop to percolate. And we want to put our auto cutters down. Let's go percolate the egg. And let's put an auto cutter down in here. Okay. Auto cutter down in here. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. So we can walk through that easier. Okay, now. Yeah, we're doing good there. Get rid of a little bit more grass in there. Maybe just get rid of all this grass actually. Now tomorrow we will go and upgrade our other shed. Alright, well we got 20 algae. Fish 2. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up here. these. Alright, let's go ahead and plant our 8 green beans up here. Alright, and then I think this is all the kale. Alright, next is tulips. Alright, let's go ahead and mark 2 here. Alright. Move him down 1 spot. And sprinkler. It's our time. Trying to keep an eye on time here. Alright, water. Let's do this. We need 11 more. Hurry. Alright, we got... Alright, let's go get all these planted. Alright. Head back to need to head to the desert real quick so we can get some rhubarb seeds. We haven't planted though, and oh, we forgot garlic seeds. Dadgummit. That's alright. We can do garlic tomorrow. or forge 2. We'll just pull it out of here. Alright, so that'll work. That's enough for now. Garlic, but we're gonna have to go farming for more resources anyway. Today is Morris's birthday. Might can still make it to. Actually, let's go ahead and grab these. Mike can still make it to Joe's Mart before he leaves, or catch him when he's on his way home. Alright, alright, so we got some rhubarb, but we want to get these planted. That's our most important thing. Alright. Let's switch these to here. Alright, alright, let's just go ahead and that. We got 2. Let's go ahead and alright, that's all we can plant for today. So I know this isn't the most efficient farm layout, but maybe one day we'll fix it. Alright, and we're actually going to build fish ponds straight up from here. So that will probably do actually 2. Let's go ahead and move this over. That'll work. Alright, plant some rhubarb. Now we got a lot more of these to plant. We are going to be working on, like I said, we're going to be in the mines until we finish combat. And mining, because I want to get all that done. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these back. Let's get this stuff broke up. Alright, now seeds. Let's just go to forage 2. B. Resources. Alright, now let's look up Morris real quick. He likes lobster, biz, star shards, chowder, money bags, pearls, truffle oil. Well, you know what? We got more truffles. So let's go to our fridge. And we'll take the one we have. And we'll go try to give Morris his birthday gift. I think we got enough time to do it, so. Town. Let's go up, see Morris. And then we may fish in that little pond and see if we can't get a goldfish. Alright, looks like Martin's here as well. Alright, Morris, happy birthday. And let's go to food. food. Let's grab a coffee for Martin here. Alright, let's go. I think we can catch, if I'm not mistaken, we can catch the goldfish here, which is the only fish. And I don't know what the razor trout is, but anyway, let's, there was something wrong with the goldfish there. Time of day is 10 to 5. Alright, so we may work on that tomorrow before we go mining. Tomorrow is also Kent's birthday. Alright. Okay. So Rosa is asking for multiple stuff, yeah. And yeear. Now I wonder. Let's just put a chest. And we can put that. I wonder if it'll collect it that way. Alright, let's see. Does Kent doesn't like it. Let's look up Kent. I believe his birthday is tomorrow. Oh, it's the 4th. Alright, we have another day for that. Alright, let's just go ahead and put this in here then. Let's go to our shed. What time is it? Alright, go back to farm. And food. And then money tree, we'll grab those. And shipping bin. Perfect. Alright, now let's go pick up our kegs. And also, well, it's got a box. So, but I do want to make a big chest for that. Alright. Alright, and then seeds. We're just going to grab our regular coffee. Alright, so we'll put the big chest right here. And then we'll put our kegs in. Alright, and for now, we'll put the coffee in there. Let's go over here to shed. And we'll name this keg shed. Okay. Alright, and then let's go to our big shed. And let's grab the star fruit out of there. And go back to a shed. And toss those in there. Go ahead and put that box in there. Alright. Let's go to bed. Alright. Alright. And I think that's where we're going to leave this stream. I will be streaming this later on tonight. I will be back here in a little while after we eat. So probably between 6:30 and 7, I will be playing this again until about 10 o'clock tonight. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I do appreciate y'all